All right, let's talk about the ammo that we're going to be using to pattern the S2 today. Now, these are what I like to call the usual suspects because I think these are rounds or ammunition that you're going to be able to find at your local gun shop, maybe even your local big box retailer like Walmart or Bass Pro, even Academy. So I picked loads that I can find readily and very easily. I do know that there are very nice exotic TSS loads, but sometimes the availability of those in your local market may be a little spotty. But these are rounds or loads that I've been able to find at any local gun shop, Walmart, even Academy. So Winchester Longbeard XR is going to be the first one we use. We're going to try the Federal Grand Slam. And then we're going to, this is the only TSS load in this video, and this is the Federal 3rd Degree, which is a kind of a mixture of 5, 6, and 7 size shot. Then we've got the Winchester Double X, and then last but not least, the Remington Nitro Turkey. So these are the loads that we're going to be using. And the choke tubes include the standard full choke tube that is included with the Spandau S2. Now they do use Benelli Mobile choke tube patterns, so there are way more options available than what we're covering in this video. The tightest of the three is going to be the Trulock Turkey. This has a constriction of 0.560 and very well machined, very smooth on the inside. Has a nice knurled finish up here. A couple vents, maybe those will help with recoil a little bit. And then the third choke tube in this video is going to be from Indian Creek, and this is going to measure in at 0.570 and has a unique internal machining. As you can see, it's not smooth, it's more kind of stepped, or it's got little ridges in there that tightens the bore up from the barrel end out to the muzzle, and it has really nice vents out here, so this should help with recoil quite a bit. So we're going to get a target set up, get these in the gun, test out the ammo with these 3 choke tubes, and we'll let you know what we think. And don't let this be the end all. If you guys are considering patterning your shotgun, we highly suggest you do it on your own, because just like a rifle and maybe even some handguns, not all guns like every particular load and combination of choke tube, and this is especially prevalent in shotguns. So make your own decisions. Hopefully this gives you a great starting place, but definitely get out there and pattern your own shotgun with the exact type of ammo you want to use and the choke tube that you find. And you may have to buy a few like we did to find the one that patterns the best with your gun and your particular load. We're going to be patterning it 35 yards. First load up is the Longbeard XR through the factory full choke tube. This is the Federal Grand Slam number 5. Next up is the Remington Nitro Turkey. This is Winchester Double X. Federal 3rd Degree. All right, for round 2, we're going to be using the Indian Creek that has a 570 constriction. First load up is Longbeard XR. Next up is Federal Grand Slam. This is Remington Nitro Turkey. This is Winchester Double X. This is Federal TSS 3rd Degree. In the final round, we have the Trulock 560, which is the tightest constriction of the day, starting off with Longbeard XR. All right. Anyway, this is the Federal Grand Slam with the Trulock choke tube. Next up is the Remington Nitro. Winchester Double X in the S2. This is Federal TSS 3rd degree.